Hey guys, namaste and a grand welcome to Padma's Universe. It's all about food, people and places. And for the very first time today I'm going to be attempting to make Sarson ka Saag. This is a very famous traditional Punjabi dish and is enjoyed, best eaten with makki ki roti, that is cornmeal bread, maize flour, Indian flat bread. I have 5 bunches of mustard greens, Sarson ka Saag here, and these leaves have a very pungent, sharp, bitter taste, and to balance the flavors traditionally spinach leaves and bathua leaves are used. And now we need to finely chop these leaves, mustard greens, finely chop them, and I will be using 2 bunches of spinach leaves which also needs to be finely chopped. And since I could not source bathua leaves, I will be substituting the bathua leaves with a local variety of spinach, a small bunch of spinach which needs to be finely chopped again. Now the other substitute for bathua would be, you can use tender radish leaves. You can also use fenugreek leaves, that is methi leaves. Here in a big vessel I am boiling about 1.5 cups of water in which I will be boiling the greens. So this is how much of water we need. Please make sure to wash your greens really well before chopping them. In goes the Sarson ka Saag, both the varieties of spinach, and we need to let this cook at least for 20 to 25 minutes. While you can also pressure cook this, please avoid doing so because that is going to impact the taste, and again that is not the traditional method of cooking. So here, if you're interested, you can also add in some chopped green chilies, which is optional because we're also going to add chilies later. So here I'm going to be adding some chopped green chilies, and I'm going to close the lid and let this cook peacefully, no hurry bari, and in its own pace for at least 25 minutes until all the greens have completely cooked. Let's check once it's been almost 15 minutes and this looks good. Looks like it's cooked almost more than 50%. So I'm gonna further cover the lid and let this cook for another 15 minutes. The quantity, if you see, has reduced so much and there is so much of moisture. So this is gonna further cook in its own steam. The greens have come together well. So it's already mashed, looks mashed. It's almost 30 minutes, so let's check. This looks completely done, so much of steam, and now I'm going to switch off the flame, give this a stir, and now we need to mash this up. Mashing again, a lot of people put this in a mixer jar and blend it, but here I'm not going to do so. I'm going to use the traditional method, use a traditional wooden masher, and while doing so we also need to add around a cup of corn flour, that is maize flour. So this is the wooden masher, and gradually, batch by batch, I will be adding the corn flour, the maize atta, and I will go on mashing this. So this will absorb all the moisture, and this is basically the binding ingredient and a very important ingredient. So here I'll be using around a cup of maize flour. So now the beauty part, I'm going to be inaugurating my newly bought clay pot, and I will be tempering my Sarson ka Saag in this beautiful clay vessel. This mud vessel is already seasoned, so let's inaugurate, and now we need to add some desi ghee. Very important ingredient because Sarson ka Saag is incomplete without the generous amount of desi ghee. Let me warn you, this dish is not for the faint-hearted. And of course you can add cooking oil if you're conscious. You can add 50% cooking oil, you can add 50% of ghee, but here I'm going to be adding only ghee. So I have about 2 to 3 tablespoons of ghee, and to this we need to add lots and lots of chopped adrak, that is ginger, about 2 to 3 tablespoons of adrak again. And I mean, of course you can reduce the quantity if you're not comfortable using lots of adrak. So this has to be fried in the ghee. You can also add chopped garlic if you like, and now I'm adding 2 green chilies chopped. It depends on how much of heat you want in your dish. And now I'm adding 2 big chopped onions. We need to fry this as well. And here are my greens, which is nicely mashed. I'm adding the last batch of the maize flour. It's come together so well, it's thickened, the texture is changed, and it's not very smooth and fine. It has that coarse texture, and this is the exact texture I want. And now we need to add, the onions are done, we need to add the mixture, the sarson ka saag mixture. We need to mix this up and also need to add some salt to taste at this stage. I apparently lost that clip, misplaced it. So we need to add some salt to taste and slow cook this with the lid covered for another 20 minutes on a slow flame. Patience is another essential ingredient required for this dish. So this is it. Our wonderful aromatic sarson ka saag is done. Now I'm gonna drizzle it with some more desi ghee on top, just like that, just for some more flavor, which is optional, and give it one last good mix, and that is it. It's ready to serve. We've not used any spices, no garam masala, no chili powder, no tomatoes, no garlic. That is it. It's rustic, it smells heavenly, it's rich, it's creamy. It's simply wow. This is pure bliss, and you have to top it up. This dish is incomplete without makhan. I'm gonna top it up with a generous helping of white butter. Guys, if you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up, and if you've not subscribed yet, please hit on the subscription button. It's absolutely free, and do not forget to hit on the notification button. Whenever I upload a video, you will get notified. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye, take care.